Billy Allen ordered USS Seawolf to turn east and make the long return trip to Guam. The war is now almost 1 week old, and USS Seawolf has already made significant contributions in reducing the PLAN capabilities in the South China Sea. Commander Allen knew that his job was far from over, however. USS Seawolf managed to evade PLA and hunter-killer groups operating in the South China Sea and the Luzon Strait. She docked at her pier in Guam on September 27, 2000. All the necessities were loaded on board: torpedoes, missiles, and food. 32 hours after arriving at Guam, Seawolf was underway once again. ComSubpac has ordered USS Seawolf to do exactly what she was built to do: hunt down enemy submarines and destroy them. Chinese submarine activity in the Luzon Strait has seen a sharp uptick as the PLAN has started to pursue an anti-shipping campaign. The end goal of this campaign is to pressure the Philippine government into submission. USS Seawolf is to patrol north of Luzon and sweep the area clear of the enemy. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back aboard USS Seawolf as we continue our South China Sea series. Seawolf is tasked with conducting a ASW patrol in the Luzon Strait, and we have encountered our first submerged contact. Let's bring up the UI here and take a look at what we are dealing with. We have 3 sound contacts. All of these may not be
rig ship for ultra quiet.
Submerged. It is pretty quiet, no duct, no layer. Let's deploy our towed array. CR2 is the closest, so let's identify her first. I have a feeling she is going to be... CR4 is a sub. I already know that. The fact that we had to deploy the towed array before we picked her up makes me think she is a submerged contact. Okay, CR2 is a merchant. This one's nice and loud too. I guess it's also a merchant ship. Indeed. A trawler. Sierra 7. Oh my gosh, we're picking up a lot of contacts that we are going to have to contend with. This contact here has an interesting profile. Merchant. Oh my. Okay, yeah. This one's running pretty quiet. Let's flip through a Ming. Yep, that's her. Recognize, I think we've stumbled across a diesel-electric Wolfpack here. Song, no. Let me start from the beginning. I probably already missed it. It is also quite quiet. It could be a whale or something as well. Kara, let's go to merchant ships real fast. Yeah, this one's a tricky contact. Let's check whales. Yeah, that's a whale.
Con sonar, Sierra 6.
Okay, and then finally this one. We may just have a single Ming that we're dealing with. Yeah, I think this is another freighter or something. Lots of contacts out here today, though. Quite a busy shipping route. The briefing said to avoid civilian casualties, so we will try our best to avoid sinking any of these merchant ships. Yeah, let's just rock with the trawler here.
Sierra 4 is classified as merchant.
As long as it's not a... Oh, it may be a Romeo. Ming. Song. I think it is a song. Okay, we have 2 submerged contacts. One Ming, one Song. I want to maneuver into their baffles. I don't think either of these boats we are up against actually have a towed array, so we can maneuver into the baffles of these targets and fire our ad caps from that position. That way they won't hear them. Let's check on the Ming. Solution is 46%.
Sierra 2 is classified as
Sierra 2 is a merchant ship. Hello. Okay, our Song friend is nice and deep. She's at 400 feet. This Ming is nice and shallow. All very good information to know. I'm going to build out a solution. Let's change course. New heading 081.
Come right to 081. Regained contact on Sierra 5, bearing 067.
Sierra 5 just went active. I am kind of shocked. Okay, Sierra 4's gone active too. Sierra 4 is active. Does she actually hear us? Yep, she is fired. Okay, fire tube 1, please. Alright, tube 1 away. Retract the towed array, please. Change course, new heading, 275. I was not expecting her to pick us up. Secure from silent running. I want this torpedo to go active, please. Retract that towed array. Start diving. Drop down. Minus 30 ballast. Minus 5 on the planes. Slowly drop down. Do not want to lose our precious wire. Let's see, what depth is she at? Yeah, she's nice and shallow. Good. Torpedoes running hot straight normal towards the target. I'm guessing these are wire-guided torpedoes that the song is fired. Keep retracting. All right, there we go. It's retracted. Increase speed to 15 knots.
Make turns for 15 knots. Maneuvering up.
All right, start moving. This song is dead to rights. Torpedo. Drop down to her depth. We're gonna make her drop that, break that wire. There we go. Torpedo has acquired the target. Love to see it. Okay. Rudder amidships here. Increase speed to 20 knots. Okay, torpedo, unfortunately, we broke the wire. Okay, start moving quick. 35 knots, drop down quick.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
There's no way she has the wire either.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
There we go, perfect.
Con sonar.
Drop down.
500 feet.
Keep going.
600 feet.
Con sonar regained contact on.
Passing 700 feet.
Right rudder.
Passing 800 feet.
800, we're going to drop down to 1,000 feet.
Passing 900 feet.
Maybe a little deeper even.
Passing
Yeah, keep going.
1,000 feet.
Start leveling out here though.
Passing 1,100 feet.
Yes, 1,100 feet. Our torpedo's completely fooled. Okay, level out.
New contact bearing.
Sierra 10. Oh boy.
1,300 feet.
So that torpedo's active. It is above us though, very far above us. Signature conditions, let's see. Ooh, hopefully it doesn't pick us up. Okay, come right. All of that song's torpedoes have gone active. Okay, slow down, 5 knots.
Make turns for 5 knots.
Prep tube 2, start loading tube 1. We are actually going to fire from the starboard side of the ship. Let's see, is this torpedo going to reacquire? No, it's just going in circles.
Sonar lost contact.
Sierra 10's probably a sub as well. Okay, tube 2.
4, 5. Contact faded.
Or that's tube 5, I'm sorry.
Regained contact on. Sierra 1, bearing.
Tube 5 away.
7, 0.
Race towards the target.
Con sonar regained contact on. Sierra 9, bearing. 0,
Sierra 9,
1, 3.
Who is Sierra 9?
Con sonar
Deploy our towed array. It'd be nice if I could just string our towed array out like a quarter of the way or half of the way, like in Sub-Command or Dangerous Waters, but that's okay.
Con sonar regained.
Okay, torpedo, go active.
Making turns for
So send this one straight to the bottom. She is nice and shallow.
Sonar regained contact on. Sierra 8, bearing.
Torpedo's looking good.
7.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Tube 1 is ready. Gosh, love that reload speed.
Sierra 1, 0, bearing.
Torpedo's homing in on the song. There she is down there.
Con sonar regained.
Yeah, looking good.
7, bearing. 0, 0, 8.
Still have that Ming to deal with. However, she has not fired any torpedoes our way.
Con sonar noisemaker.
Noisemakers.
3, 5, 3.
We still have contact, so we're gonna guide it in.
Con sonar.
There we go. Should reacquire.
Sierra 9, bearing. 0, 1, 3. Con fire control.
Weapon acquired. There we go. Got her.
Contact. Sierra 4. Last
Directly
bearing,
amidships.
3,
Song is done
9.
for.
Contact breaking up.
Reload tube 2.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra.
We are now going to change course. New heading 090.
Right to 090.
This Ming is shallow. We're also getting active pings. That's definitely Sierra 10. That's a sub. Another song.
Con sonar.
Identifier.
Sierra
We are
1,
receiving
0
active
is classified
pings
as submerged submarine.
from Sierra 5 and then Sierra 10 and
Con
Sierra
sonar
9.
Regained contact on Sierra.
Oh my
9,
gosh, there's a lot of subs out
0,
here.
1 3.
Kilo.
Con
Okay.
sonar. Sierra 9 is classified
All right.
as submerged submarine.
I'll have a passive torpedo
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1.
fire off this way.
Bearing 0 4 6. Contact faded.
Tube 2.
Shoot 2-2.
Fire off that way. Tube 3.
Con sonar.
Fire off this way.
transient From Sierra.
Got a
9.
launch right there. That's our Kilo
Con
friend.
sonar. Launch transient from Sierra 9.
Okay, the Kilo is indeed the most dangerous thing out here. Drop down. We are at 1,300 feet. Drop down to 1,500 feet. Begin retracting our towed array.
Dive by.
Okay, I want you to go to Sierra
Con sonar lost
5.
contact. Sierra 9. Last bearing.
This
0,
one, where the heck
1,
is Sierra
3.
9?
Contact faded.
Sierra 10.
Con
This one will
sonar
race to
lost
Sierra
contact.
10.
Sierra 1 0. Last bearing 0 4 6.
Keep
Contact
dropping
faded.
down.
Con sonar regained contact on.
Do I want to
Sierra
fire
1,
off
0,
a Moss
bearing
now?
0,
I have 6
4,
of them.
6.
If I can
Con
keep them for
sonar
as long
lost
as possible,
contact.
that'd be ideal.
Sierra
I
1,
don't
0,
feel like
last
I need
bearing
them just
0,
yet.
4, 5.
Okay.
Contact faded.
I want this torpedo to go active right now.
Con helm steady course.
Okay.
Con
This one is
sonar regained
active.
contact
What
on
depth is our
Sierra
Kilo at?
5, bearing 0.
She is
7,
near the
8.
surface. Okay, I want that
Con
torpedo to
sonar
brace up.
lost contact. Sierra 5. Last bearing 0 7 8. Contact faded.
Hopefully it can pick her up.
Con sonar regained contact.
Also,
on
if we sink
Sierra
this
1,
Kilo,
0, bearing
she'll lose all the
0,
wires
4,
on her
5.
torpedoes, which will be good
Con
for
sonar
us,
lost
of course.
contact. Sierra 1 0. Last bearing.
Have the
0,
torpedo go
4.
active for a little
Con
bit.
sonar, launch transient
Another launch from the
Sierra
Kilo.
9. Con sonar launch transient from Sierra
I am not
9.
seeing those launches, unfortunately.
Con sonar regained contact.
Ming
on
is
Sierra
cavitating. Yep,
5,
they're starting to get a
bearing
little worried.
0, 7 8.
Which I am okay with.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1 0.
Kilo, what's our
Last bearing,
solution?
0,
68%.
4, 5. Contact faded.
Okay,
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra.
have
1,
these torpedoes
0,
continue to
bearing
run.
0 4 5.
I want
Con
Torpedo
sonar
1
lost
to
contact. Sierra 1
go
0.
active.
Last bearing 0 4 5. Contact faded.
And you know what? Why not this one as well? All 3 torpedoes can go active. There's the Kilo. It is a Kilo. Glad we didn't misidentify her. Hello. I would like to start moving at 10 knots.
Turns for 10 knots. Maneuvering I.
And hopefully we do not
Non-maneuvering.
hit the
Making
humpback
turns
whale.
for 1 0.
4. Contact faded.
One of our torpedoes is getting tempted by the merchant ship. I'm gonna have it drop down. You know, 1 here. Go down. Do not hit that merchant. Have you run this way, actually. Look for the Ming. We'll leg you just a little bit to avoid hitting that freighter. Ming has not been detected. Tube 2, start using active. See if you can pick her up. The Ming, what's her depth? She is nice and shallow, so let's have this torpedo race up to the surface.
Con sonar regained
Gotta launch
contact
right there.
on Sierra 1 0. Bearing 0 4 3.
Need this torpedo to run past this whale. Do not want to hit the whale. 3 still running towards the Kilo. See if it goes active. Will it pick her up? We'll have it keep using passive. Okay, good to know. We know generally where all 3 subs are. They do have a lot of torpedoes in the water heading our way, like this one. It went active way, way too early. I'm gonna increase our speed to 12 knots, just to put a little bit more distance between us. There's the Ming.
Maneuvering eye.
Got her. Perfect. Running near the surface, she is cavitating as well. Once this torpedo passes the humpback whale, it will turn north towards Sierra 10. This torpedo is running towards the Kilo, which is still operating near periscope depth. Oh boy. This torpedo has acquired the humpback whale. Alright, come left, maybe? See if you can avoid all that nonsense. Okay. Yeah, I activated this torpedo a little too early. It's very eager to lock onto either the whale or Sierra 3, which is a freighter. We're getting it past those two, though.
Con, fire control.
Okay, weapon has acquired the Ming. Two torpedoes have acquired their targets here. Let's steer tube 1 towards Sierra 10. And I want it to go active now. This torpedo is still locked on to the Ming. Heading straight for her. She dropped a noisemaker. This torpedo is heading towards the Kilo. We've lost contact on her though. Hopefully the torpedo will strike home. The Ming is diving deep. She's down to 600 feet here. They stopped cavitating. Good for her. Lost.
Sierra 3, last bearing.
Oh my gosh. Okay, that was not us.
Contact breaking up.
That was not us. There we go. Ming's hit.
Sierra
Got the
5,
Ming.
Last bearing 083. Contact breaking up.
All right, merchant ship has been hit by one of the torpedoes that I'm guessing the Kilo fired. Ming is going down, and now the Kilo is next up. Torpedo seems to be tracking nicely. Let's see. Looking good. Smooth. There we go, impact. Got it.
9, last bearing 00.
Kilo destroyed. Now we just have one left. We have that song that we have to deal with. What is... We have no idea where she is, really. Have this torpedo zigzag about. See if it can find her. Reduce speed to 5 knots.
Make turns for 5 knots. Maneuvering eye.
This has been very good overall. Looks like all of the torpedoes fired from the Kilo are circling here. Going to maintain this course actually and speed, and hopefully we can reacquire the song. She is still using active on that bearing there.
Con, fire control.
Did not want to fire. 0338.
Con, maneuvering. Making.
Come left to 0.
Turn towards her.
7. Helm eye.
There we go. We're working on a solution here. Deploy our towed array. That is... I was not expecting this many submarines out here. I will say. I was like, oh, a mission with 1 sub. Easy peasy, but we stumbled across an entire wolf pack. I do wonder if this is our mission objective. There were multiple submarine contacts in the Luzon Strait, according to Recon, so this is the first one we stumbled across. And it went pretty well. Let's just reload our Mark 48s. In Guam, we fully restocked. I went ahead and took 6 T-Lambs, 4 TASMs, 4 harpoons, 6 mosses, and then filled the rest up with torpedoes. I took the 6 T-Lambs just in case we did have a land attack mission. I want to stay at sea for as long as possible, really. And we're slowly working on the song.
Helm, steady course.
Use passive sensors. What's the song's depth? She's near the surface. Have another torpedo here. zigzagging about. Yeah, the course change was probably a good idea. Still have yet to acquire the song. We'll just have this torpedo continue to search. Hopefully it'll acquire soon. Our torpedo has acquired Sierra 10 and it is racing in. It's going to... No, just use passive sensors. There's a song. She's diving down, cavitating. Still banging away on active. I don't think... Oh no. Oh no. This is a torpedo fired from the song. We're about to watch disaster unfold. There's nothing we can really do to protect the whale, unfortunately. Just a casualty of this
sonar, noisemaker,
senseless war.
0, 3, 5.
Oh gosh. I don't want to watch, but it's hard to look away. I'm gonna pour one out. Sorry, buddy.
Con sonar lost
Gone.
contact. Sierra 6, last bearing, 0, 6, 6. Contact
That's sad.
faded.
Anyway, our torpedo is racing towards the song. I don't know how to
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing, 0.
how to move past that one, frankly, but we got a torpedo racing towards the song. I'm just glad, you know, our torpedoes were not used in that murder.
Con, fire control, weapon
Okay,
acquired.
torpedo has acquired the song. This is for the whale.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing,
Boom.
0,
All right,
3,
impact.
3.
And that is all she wrote. We have a few weapons that we have to clear out of this area. We have to wait till they run out of fuel before we can disengage, but that was quite a good engagement overall. Pretty clean. I did not have to use a Moss, and every torpedo I fired hit a target, which, hey, that's good. I love 100% accuracy. Unfortunately, we did have some civilian casualties. Thankfully not caused by Mark 48s, the merchant, and then our whale friend. All right, we are going to disengage. We'll get back to you guys for the briefing. Well, folks, we are now clear to leave the combat area. Let's see if this was in fact our mission objective. Let's leave the combat. All 4 enemy contacts were sunk, 10,000 tons sent down to the bottom. We have 23 Mark 48s remaining, thank goodness. Continue on. Mission update. Very pleased to see that you dealt with those subs with determination and resolve, Commander. Remember that for every enemy vessel we take out, it means a safer transit for our troops and transports. Good work, await additional orders on this downlink. Convoys protected. Incidents involving attacks on convoys by hostile submarines in and around the South China Sea have rapidly diminished. An anonymous spokesperson suggested that the US submarine operations in the area are a contributing factor. However, the Pentagon has refused to comment on current operations. Continue, let's see what our next mission is. An enemy plans an amphibious landing at Scarborough Shoal, South China Sea. A task force with landing ships is leaving Ningbo now. You must intercept and destroy this force before the landing occurs. NavOps is depending on you. No other ships or aircraft are in position to intercept the enemy in time. Well, the next mission will certainly be an interesting one. Those amphibious landings are tough nuts to crack, especially in shallow waters. So it should be fun. Anyway, folks, that is going to do it for today's episode. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I'll see you all on the next one.